All right, we're back. Now, our last thing that we did was we overlapped this coat onto this other coat. And as you can see, from both sides, the coat comes around the piece and basically fits just like that. Now, what we're going to do here is where we cut this in here, this is going to signify in there where the pants are. So, of course, if we look at the shoes, they're way too big in this area. So we need to separate these shoes just a little bit. There we go. Need to separate them just a little bit and then shape them just a little bit. Okay, see how we've separated those shoes now? Now what we want to do is we want to make a crouch line. Now a crouch line is the fact that the crouch line comes up in here, okay? And you cut that like this, and then you come from both sides and you just cut away like that, where it looks like your legs are separating. See, that's what I call a crouch line. It's where basically where a man's crouch is, basically. I mean, that's what it is, and I'm not trying to be nasty or nothing. I'm just saying I call it a crouch line, where just like that, okay? And then I take, and on each side of it, I cut a little ridge in there. To give me where my my pants then, so where the pants in the stomach starts, it's already being covered up by the coat itself, because the coat comes together. All right. Now let's go around the shoes and the. Let me go ahead and cut a little bit on this. Okay. Let's cut these shoes down too. All right, that looks much better. Much better. Okay. Now, what we want to do is come on the outside of the shoe here and cut our little crease line. Now, the crease line is simply, we cut that away, is simply the fact that the pants go over the shoes, in other words, when you're standing. And when you're not standing, your pants usually, they'll go over the shoes, the cuffs of them, so they look like they're covering up the back of the shoe. I've carved this before, you've seen this. And these are the crease lines on the pants. Okay? Like that. Now I want to just clean this up a little bit in here. Just in there. And let's just clean this up a little bit back in here. We just go ahead and make those cuts, but we sort of clean them up a little bit. We can kind of get that. These ears come up here like this. Now, let me clean this arm up. Let me go ahead and give the little, there are the creases in the arms where we do this. See the little creases in the arms, which just little cuts is all it is. Okay, now, let me kind of get back in here just a little bit. Bring that down. All right, now, just sort of getting these saw marks off is all. Anyway, now what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the face a little bit. All right. Now, on this dog, all we're going to do is just from the nose down, we're going to bring a little line down, and then we're just going to kind of make a little Y there. It's like a little Y, upside down Y. A little line and then the Y. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our knife and we're going to cut. We're just going to make a little V cut right here. And we're going to come here and make a little V cut right here. And then we're just going to make a little V cut right there, in other words, where it comes down from the face. See? Where it gives it that little look of a dog's mouth, just a little bit. And we bring this down just a little bit. Just like that. Okay? And then we can come to the nose, and we want to just shape the nose just a little bit, round it, kind of round it a little bit. Okay. So, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just cutting a little bit wider, is all right in there. Okay, now for the eyes, we're gonna come in here, and we're just gonna sort of come up on the eyes like this. It's sort of a come up and come down, sort of like a little triangle, like that. See where the eyes are? And we're going to take and we're going to cut on both sides of this triangle, and then we're going to pop that out. We're going to cut on both sides of that triangle just like this with the knife, the edge of the knife, and then we're going to just pop that out. And that's what we've got our little eyes now. See? Very simple, very unique. Okay, now our next step is going to have to be, we're going to have to get a dowel for our little now don't bring this hand down until we are able to we get us a little dowel, and that will be our we'll drill a little hole in this hand and put that dowel in this hand, and that's going to be the little stick. And then we're going to carve a little knapsack, like a little pack, to fit on that, because a lot of the hobos, well, I don't know if they necessarily did this, but it's famous when they carried their knapsacks on a pack, on a little stick, in other words. That's all they had. So we're going to do that, and we'll come back, and I'll have the little dowel, and I'll cut me out a little knapsack. It's nothing. I just cut a little circle out, and we'll carve the little knapsack and then I'll show you how we do it, okay?